Assalamu alaikum. Here we are again start. We'll start the next session. That's my next topic. Till creating tables. This topic yesterday we have discussed. I hope you have understood the points about this table. What is the uses of tables and what are the tags are to be used to create tables and the different properties of the tables. Okay, you must read these things. Okay, next. Here in this page you see that other properties also we have discussed yesterday one by one. Here one example it is given to you simply, one example also it was given yesterday also. Okay, here you see, another thing, the yesterday we have discussed that the width and height of the values can be given pixel as well as percentage. You can see here pixel also it is accepted, and your percentage also it is accepted, so you can give any way. Okay, anyway, either pixel or percentage. Here one example it is given in your book. You can see page number 58. To create a simple tables with simple CSS it is used here. What are the CSS are used here? You see this part, this part CSS, only the table CSS it is used. As we know what to use to start CSS style types text CSS. Here it is mentioned within the head, so head also it is closed before body. Yesterday also we have discussed what are the properties. Here it is used. One border you must use, without border will not come. Here it is given separate, so without mentioning separate also it is correct, because separate is by default. Whether you write or not, it is not any, it will not come in any work, because separate it is already default. Okay, you can write collapse to join all the cells. If you write separate and if you don't write separate, it is similar thing. Empty cells hide means if any cell doesn't contain any value, that means the background color of this cell or the border of the cell will not come to display. Border spacing, that one also we have discussed. There are two values in border spacing, means between two cells what will be the space between two cells. Okay, it may be horizontally, it may be vertically. If you mention only one value, that means it is vertically as well as horizontally. If it is only two, if it is two values, means first value is horizontal, next value is vertical. Remember, first value is horizontal. So in that way the table is created. Okay, you can see here there is no border around the table. There is no border because border property is not used. Perhaps you have seen there is no border around the table. Okay, let me use this pen. No border, sorry, no border around the table because border property is not used. In this previous space you can see, sorry, here there is no border property. You can see there is no border property. If there is no border property, so border will not come to display. That's why there is no border. But here it is border property, here it is used. You can see one border property, here it is used. Border it is used. What is the border? You can see 2 pixels solid blue, 2 pixels solid blue. So you can see in the next page it border is coming or not. Now see, surrounding border is coming, but there is no border inside, because to get the inside border you must assign the border property in TD and TR or TH. Yesterday also have discussed. So to get border around the cells as well as around the table, if you mention within table selector, then only the outside border of the table will come. If you don't mention border property within TD, TR, TH, then you will not get any border within the cells. Is it clear? Okay, the next topic, we have very important topic here, this table. Okay, this table, these are the properties of only TD tag. These are the properties of TD tag. Okay, properties to the TD, TR and TH tag also. Other tags also it can be used, but basically it is used for the TD tag. You can see this line, you underline or highlight. Here it is given other properties that can be applied to the TD tags are given value. The other properties means these are the other properties which can be used within only TD tag, but the TR, TH, whatever the other properties we have discussed previously, border, then other things, colors, background color, everything can be applied, but extra some other things also can be applied within TD tags. And these are the three properties here: text align, text vertical align and padding. So to discuss this one, we are going to the next page here. Properties of TD tag. You see properties of TD tag. First one was text align. So text align, it is for the horizontal alignment of text within a cell. Horizontal alignments to left to right, left, right, or center. To make you understand, I have I have shown you one diagram here how this is happening here. Left, right, and center. What is left, what is right? You can see first one is what? By default it is left. If you don't mention this one, then by default it will come to the left side of the cells. Previously also we have discussed one table, it was shown you where all the content of the cell were displaying the left side of the cell. Okay, you can go through the video previous video to check these things. All the cells that it was written, all the values of the cells were displaying the left side by default, but the TH always it was in center. By default it comes into the center, and bold face, remember, bold and center. But whenever we mention any value or any content within TD, it comes to the left side of the cell. If you want to bring to the right, if you want to bring to center, then these the three values you are to be used. You are to use this one, left, right. Left to by default, if you write right, then it will go to the right side. You can see if you left, right, it will go to the right side. This one in this way, text align right, and text align center, if you write, it will come to the center of the cell. That's why the horizontal alignment it shown you, this is the horizontal, left, right, or center, horizontally. The next property you see, vertical align. In vertical align, what is the things you see? Vertical align, there it will move the value vertically. Vertically value will move. Here you see, I have shown you in this way, vertically. That means top to bottom, top, bottom, and center. There are three positions. This is the top, this is center, and this is bottom of a cell. So here the three positions are given. First one is by default into the here middle is the default value, because it is the middle. In middle it is displaying. If you see in the vertically it is in middle. So if you want to bring to the top, you have to write vertical align top, then it will go to the top of this cell. If you write vertical align bottom, then it will come to the bottom of the cell. Okay, go to the next page. You see other examples of this one. Another property we have to know, this is padding. What is padding? So if padding property we use when we want to get some space between the content of a cell and the cell border. Remember, content and the cell border. Here one, it is the content of the cell, and this is the distance, 10 pixel, 10 pixel, 10 pixel. If you write padding 10 pixel, means from this content, whatever it is there inside the cell, from that value, the distance to the outer border of the cell, this is called padding. And the values must be written in always pixel, like 10 pixel, 20 pixel. But spacing, border spacing, don't be confused. So many students, they are very much confused with border spacing and padding. Border spacing is the space between the cells, one cell to another. This is one cell, this is another. What will be the distance between this or another cell? What will be the distance between this? This is called border spacing. But padding is what? Say this is one cell, one value is there, and from this value, what will be the distance from that value to the border? This is called padding. Okay, don't be confused. Some examples I have shown you, and some homework also it is given to you. You must show me by writing in page and click it and send it to my personal WhatsApp number. You must. Okay, otherwise I'll call your guardian if you don't send within tomorrow. You must send. Okay, these are the things you can send by evening, even today evening. So within 1 minute you can do. It will not take much more time. So you, after doing, you write your name top of the page and send it to me, so I can recognize you. Okay, here one, if you want to assign value to the top of your cell, then what are the values you have to write? What are the values? Two things are to be worked here. What? First of all, you have to move the value, because by default to left align, you need to move the value to the center first. Center, it will come here. If you write center, that means you are bringing the value from here to center, up to this much. From there, again what to do? You need to write top. So from this center, it will move to the top. So in the similar way, if you want to bring the value here, what to write? First of all, you need to move from this value from here, that means from left to right, left to right, it comes to left to right. Then vertical align you must use bottom, so it will come to the bottom. So in this way, these 4 questions I have given to you to solve, and you must show me these 4 questions by writing in page, and also you write your roll number, your name, top of the page, so I can recognize you, and send it to my personal WhatsApp number. No need to send in the group. Okay, here you see 2 examples I have shown, and rest of the 4 you must do and show me. Next, you see how to insert image to any particular cell of a table. As we know, cell means TD. Remember, cell means TD, cell data also TD, and to create column also you should use TD. So here you see only TD you must use to say insert any value. Like we used to insert anything to write the content to the table, we write inside TD. Okay, so to write instead of writing something the TD, just we will use img tag, because img tag to use insert an image. So here very simply it is used TD. Within the TD, one img tag it is used to insert an image. So here mango.gif one image is there. To insert this one, we have to write this command. So one full code I have written here to insert 4 images in a particular table, you see. So this part is what? This part is this part of our CSS that I have written. CSS. Okay, what are the things it is written? First on all, you see the selector. What selector? Table selector. In table selector, what are the things are given? Border around the table is 2 pixel solid red. Then collapse, that means all cells will be joined. Then caption side means the title of the table will be displayed to the bottom of the page. And as we know, if we write border within table, then there will no border within the table, means inside border will not display. So to display inside border, we must use what? Another border property here. So here also we have used 2 pixel solid red, same color, same style we have given here. Next, as we have discussed, this TD has different properties. Here what are the properties we have used? Padding 20 pixels means the distance from the image and the border will be 20 pixels. And text align center means all the image will be displayed within the center of your cell. Then next one is what? IMG selector. For IMG selector, image we are inserting, so image height will be 50 pixel and width will be 80 pixel for all. Okay, this is the advantage to write CSS, because everywhere you no need to mention. Here if we use attribute, then here also you have to mention height, width. Here also you have to mention height, width. Here also. But instead of using these proper attributes within the text, we can write only CSS, and which will control every text. Whatever IMG you are inserting within this page, all page will be modified within the command. Okay, so here you see one caption means this the title of the table, it is used what? Inserting image. And 2 row, 1 row, first row 2 images, and next row another 2 images. Just 4 images I have inserted here, and you see the next page how images are displaying. These 4, one mango, and this is the distance. What distance it comes? 20 pixels from the content, means the border from the image to the outside, everywhere. Okay, this is the distance. In this way, all everywhere the distance is there. And this one, inserting image, it comes to the bottom of the page, because we have used caption side bottom to the table. Okay, so this much about inserting images and creating tables. So from the chapter, what type of questions may come, application based questions may come, these things we'll discuss. And some application based questions also are to be discussed. In your book also some questions are remain. Try to solve yourself, because all the properties have been discussed, and how to write, what will be the right way to write. Okay, somewhere sometime it comes in your exam, codings are given in wrong way, you have to make it correct way. So how to make how you can make a code to correct, if you don't know the correct way to write the command. So you must know about the properties and your tags. Okay, how to write, where to use semicolon, where to close the text, where to open the text, everything you know must know, then you can correct the wrong anything if it is wrong within the code. So thank you. Up to this much today we have discussed. To next class we'll discuss some application based questions. Thank you.